Hey guys, welcome back. John Megacycle here, another episode of Command and Conquer General 0 Hour. How have you been? How you doing? Hope everything's going fine for you. It's good to hear from you. Good to see you. Hope you enjoy a nice little video I've got planned for you today. Crap, I didn't set any of it up. Today's been a bit of an open request. I got this one and I don't really know how to go about it, so I'm just gonna spill it out for you. It's the United States Laser General versus as many infantry generals as I can handle. Now, the laser general doesn't have a ton going for him. He's got the laser tank and the laser defense. Whoop-de-doo. None of those things are really great against infantry, so really as the United States, I'm waiting for the Pathfinder. That's really what's going to be the bread and butter. Now, the question is, how many infantry generals am I willing to take on at once? I don't think 7. Let's go a little smaller for 1. I'm trying to find a map that kind of puts me in a bit of a good position, a bit of a corner kind of a thing. One supply stash. Let's go with Green Pastures. This one's kind of my favorite. One of them. So, United States Laser General, we're going to go straight up. Bunch of hards. Let's just pile them on. Let's do 4 hards right off the bat. Infantry. There we go. China infantry, China infantry, China infantry, China infantry. Let's get all these jerk faces on the same team. Let's see. I want to be in the corner because what this really is you really have to think about where you want to be strategically. I really want to be in the corner because that means it's really 2 fronts I have to deal with, up and right. Really, up right and upper right, really. But if I really want to be dangerous and put myself here, I have to defend myself against 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fronts. And that's going to be very expensive defensively, not really give me a whole lot of room for growth, at all. So I think this is going to be good. We're going to push a bit to the east, set up a good fortification considering there's oil derricks over here in the center with the stars. And then hopefully we'll be able to occupy some civilian structures because the way the infantry general usually works straight out the gate, they might send some machine gun infantry, which are the Red Guard, maybe some rocket infantry, but they really go for the troop crawlers. Troop crawlers and Gatling tanks are really how the infantry general works. Now we're going to have to be careful about artillery, so we're going to want an air force to counter, yada yada yada. We're really just going to see how this works. So we're going to be really flying by the seat of our pants, but really we're going to go this turtle style. We're going to hunker down, get a lot of defenses online, make sure that we can hold our own. Then once we have the Pathfinder, we'll be able to push with a lot of ease because we can mow through their infantry no problem. I think that's it. 10,000 bucks. I'm not going to limit super weapons. I might as well because that's going to hinder me. The infantry general only ever really builds 1 nuke, so it works for me. So without further ado.
New construction.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Now, to the very east, as I mentioned, we do have supply stashes. We have oil derricks and such. What I want to do immediately, because I know it's a Chinese infantry general, we're going to get some defenses online as quickly as we can. Infantry general is a rusher. So let's check the east first. No one here. Perfect. So we now know we don't have to defend against the east immediately. Let's see. I don't know if I want to go laser turrets, fire bases. I think we're going to go fire bases. That's going to give us a little more leniency on our power. So.
All finished. All finished. Clocked in. Have a job for me. Mission, sir.
Let's do
What's
that.
The story?
There's that. Very good. We're going to go ahead and fire base. Now, what I'm going to do, as opposed to normal, I want to capture those derricks as quickly as I can. But I know how the infantry general works. I don't want to be overrun. We got a good economy here. We got 2 Chinooks running full time. Happy with that. This guarantees they won't capture the structures. They may overrun them, but they won't use these things against us. That's what's important. We got our control rods. We have our capture building. I'm going to keep you here. You're for repairs only.
Yeah, loud and clear. Special forces here. Always What's prepared. The mission, sir? Special forces here. We're going to
spend you guys to capture up the structure. We're going to spend whatever resources we have to get another fire base online. And the very second that we can capture those derricks, we're going to start fortifying these little watchtower things. We're going to put this there.
Always prepared. Special forces here. Need a point, man?
Good, that's 2,000 extra credits in our pocket. We're just gonna hunker up. I know Chinese Infantry General rushes like a madman. And very sure to the north, yep, as we see. Enemy base there.
I want to blow something up.
Look at that, right there.
Nice view.
Ready for action. The building is captured, sir.
Any more project, new construction? Always ready.
Now this isn't 100% clean. I'm sure we're gonna have some casualties, but this gives me the absolute best chance for survival right here.
Wanna be like new.
A couple of fire bases, a couple of infantry guarding.
Wanna make some improvements?
Now what we can do is we can work on laser defenses. A little bit more of a sophisticated method of defending ourselves. Okay, we lost a dozer, almost as expected. But the structures are intact. We're talking AI. They don't have very good... Oh, we lost two. Holy crap.
Get to work. What's the story?
Yeah, get to work.
Made in the
Army
USA.
police entering the structure.
Get to work.
We're gonna... Yep.
Wanna make some improvements?
Now, all we really need to do to really make this mission a success is we need to delay. That's the turtle method. We just need to delay to make sure we get our pathfinders. That's what's the most important right now. The second we get pathfinders, none of these infantry matter. See, the thing is, we're not really doing any serious damage until they stop moving. That's one of the dangers with using fire bases. But once we get some of these laser defenses online, we'll be able to do more critical damage. And let's get some more infantry on the field. We need an army. I don't like sitting on a bunch of cash.
All finished. Laying the foundation.
Power
On the
plant,
job.
please.
Let's pop some tanks. Got my missile launcher right here. I want to blow something up.
Yep, aircraft is toast. I'm not too worried about aircraft. We'll get another laser defense or two online. Not too worried about it. There, thank
Have a
you.
job for me.
We lost a fire base. Yep, we're going to lose a lot of infantry if they use their napalm.
Sounds
I don't want to
good.
risk it. Come back.
Made in the US of A.
They might overrun this whole thing, but we need to be ready.
Let's build.
Okay. Next up, we're going to go... Let's go air factory. Or airport.
Unit lost.
Yep.
Congratulations.
That's the
General.
danger
You
with
have
all the
been promoted.
napalm. They're just going to eat through our infantry like crazy.
Locked in.
Just got to keep this stuff prepared. Rank 2 General, yep. The second we hit rank 3, we get Pathfinders. This is all over.
What's the story?
Yep. And they're going to lose a ton of money if they keep sending MiGs recklessly like that. There's going to be no problem getting rank 3.
All finished. Always ready.
With that,
Got my missile launcher
Strategy
right
Center.
here.
Immediately
Yeah.
Strategy Center.
Got my missile
fix
launcher.
her
I'll
up.
fire at anything. I want to blow something up. Got my missile launcher. I'll fire at anything. Let's go in that building.
The idea with the good MiG defense, since they don't have countermeasures, we just have to really spread out.
General. You
There's
have
rank
been
3.
promoted.
Perfect. Pathfinder, 2 A10s, thank you very much. Let's get about 4 or 5 of these Pathfinders on the field, no problem. As long as we keep these civilian structures repaired, we can use them as perfect garrison spots. Oh, we've got plenty of power. Scope, cleaned and mounted. Yep, no problem. 1, 2, spread the love.
My own road.
I
Sounds
need
good.
you, Dozer, to not be in the front line. Thank you.
Cleaned and mounted.
Make me
I'll build
frickin' nervous
anywhere.
like crazy.
Oh, that works pretty banged up.
Yep, they're gonna take it, they're gonna destroy it. I'm not really too willing to move a bunch of resources to try to defend it.
I see it.
Any more projects?
Yeah, I think they got it, unfortunately.
Let's build.
Strategy
Good
Center,
area.
power plant, search and destroy, extra supply lines. Don't need anything else, let's do a quick scan. Let's do a quick check. Propaganda Center. Propaganda Center, yep. And I'm sure the rest of them do. So that means they have
Congratulations,
access to
General. You have been
nukes.
promoted.
Oh, look at that. That got me to level 4, and they took that out. Okay. Now,
While I make
as a
some
turtle,
improvements.
the key at this
On the
point
job.
is
Always
to
ready.
ensure that they don't
While I
get
make
a
some
ton of
improvements.
opportunity to level up. So we need to make sure our losses are at an absolute minimum.
Unit lost.
If we throw in a bunch of units and we lose a bunch of staff, that could become very problematic, because if they rank up, that means they'll get their artillery barrage, they'll get their EMP bomb, they'll get a bunch of stuff they'll get to throw against us, so we have to be very careful. So right now we're going to take this time, build up our economy, start building up our weapons of war so we can start pushing
Upgrade
back.
complete.
Really our plan right now is Humvees with rocket infantry and of course the Pathfinders.
Bring on the
So we're going to spread
scaffolding.
out some power plants, make sure that we've got good power coverage as we continue, I can talk, as we continue to make sure our economy stays intact.
That one's done. Yeah.
Yep, go,
Can't
build
do
another
that.
one.
What's the story?
I'm here to win the war. I'm not going to
Unit
dink around and
lost.
win a battle.
Blow it up. All finished.
Perfect, level it up.
Have a job for me.
Another laser defense immediately.
Loud
Actually, I
and
need you to
clear.
come here and start repairing stuff. It's starting to get dangerous. Now, since I said I wanted to go Humvees, building an airfield was kind of a dumb idea, but it was a very cheap way to just get us started. So no regrets. I'm glad we went that route. The difference is it's $1,000 for an airport or $2,000 for a war factory. At the beginning of the game, I think that was a good choice.
Locked in.
And see, here's a great example. Missile infantry take out the troop crawler.
Special forces here. Yeah.
Pathfinders take out
Congratulations, General. You have been promoted.
the infantry.
Take the building.
Perfect. Get in there. Fuel air bomb. Spectre gunship. Let's go. Emergency repairs, maybe? Yeah, let's do that.
Laying the foundation.
Okay.
Made
Their
in
supply
the
drop.
US
Go.
of A.
Yeah, they can send their MiGs at us all darn day if they want. I have no problem with that.
Gonna be like soon.
Now, I definitely don't like relying on civilian structures as our go-to, but it's been working out pretty nice so far. Fuel air bomb should pop that nicely. A-10s pop that nicely. Spectre, I know I can rely to at least take out a barracks. Now, we could go mother of all bombs, but I don't feel like throwing $4,000 at that right now.
Point man. Let's
In the
get
structure.
Make some improvements.
Ouch. Awesome infantry. Bit of a hit. Not too terrible, though. I want to make sure we minimize our casualties as much as possible. Now I'm going to get another point laser defense online or two, and then we're going to go
What's
right
the
to War
story?
Factory. And actually, now that I said that out loud, let's get the War Factory kind of on the inside of the base. That works
Good
for me
area.
just fine.
That
Okay.
Unit lost.
Thank you very much.
Laying the foundation. I'll build anywhere. On the job.
Ooh, canceled that just in time. Now the real idea with playing the turtle method like this is really nesting the defense. And you might have heard me say this before, because we don't want like one turret
Unit
to
lost.
shield us from everything. Cancel that again. Lost the dozer, but I didn't lose a ton of cash to go with it.
That one's
We want to make sure that we've got 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 in very strategic locations to make sure that we've got a blanket of defense. If you really rely on one turret and that one turret falls, you're done. I mean, as simple as that sounds to say out loud, I mean, that's really the case. We're actually going to put this right here,
I'll be your
because I
spy.
really want this supply stash. I know we've got other supply stashes around here, but I haven't felt that they've been secure enough to keep or maintain. Are you guys serious? Okay, now get building.
Yeah.
Let me launch one.
Sure thing.
Enemy Black
Sniper
Lotus
here.
detected.
Got
Yeah, you can kill her anytime you want.
He's in full view. Getting a better
Okay,
view.
no, because she's hacking the vehicle.
Got a clear shot.
Thank you,
They won't
holy
notice
cow.
me.
Laying the foundation.
Nothing makes me more nervous as a commander ever than Black Lotus detected. Oh, gives me the heebie-jeebies, you know what I'm saying?
Any
be
more
your spy.
projects?
Great, get that
Job
in
for
there.
me.
Next up, supply
On the job.
depot. Really expanding our defensive perimeter. This is what we need to be doing.
Loud and clear.
Layering it. Making sure there's more than one kind of defense available. Let's see. So I'm sure we got the airport here. because it disappeared. Oh, see, that's going to be a
Unit
problem.
lost.
Every time we get our supply drop, we're also going to get their ability to kill our planes every freaking time. So that's going to be an issue.
Want to make some improvements? Buck it up. Always ready.
Now, what I really could use is an Avenger or 5.
All finished. Buck it up.
But these Humvees are going to be more than enough to get us started on the push.
Going up. Clocked in.
Okay, I don't need this supply depot anymore. Now, supply depots are critical for the United States tech tree, and actually every tech tree, so don't go willy-nilly selling your supply stashes, or depots, or whatever they're called. But, I mean, you need to make sure that you keep them going. So, as long as I've got one online, I'm pretty happy with it. It's pretty well defended, not too worried. The thing where it gets iffy is when you're just selling them just to make some extra bucks, because if that screws over your tech tree, you're gonna have problems.
Let's build.
Okay, what is our power? Because this bar is not helpful whatsoever.
Job for me.
Another supply drop.
Bring on the
Thank you.
scaffolding.
Enemy Black Lotus detected.
Yeah, and she got murdered.
I'll fire at anything.
So, as someone mentioned to me, we're gonna load up some heavy rock Vs.
Come on in.
Now, what do I want? Let's get
Warning,
two
nuclear missile silo detected.
scout. Oh, cripes, 2 nukes. Got some drones going on, and the only reason why I'm spending the money for drones now is because I'm thinking our economy is doing pretty well, and that's going to give us a good opportunity to bolster a weaker unit. I'm also going to get the tow missile upgrade, considering Humvees are going to be the main focus of my military.
Unit
So I don't
lost.
mind adding a couple of upgrades to make sure these guys are up
Enemy
to
Black
snuff.
Lotus detected.
Good area.
Come on in.
Enemy Black Lotus murdered mercilessly. Fantastic.
Got room for 5. Come on in.
Got my missile launcher right here. I'll fire at anything.
Okay, it's definitely going to take a combined effort with all of our specials to make sure that those things get taken out. By those things, I mean the
Got
nukes.
my missile launcher right here.
Yeah, it's not going to be a clean shot to say the least, but we do have high-level A-10s. We have all 3
Warning,
in that.
nuclear missile silo
Everyone's got their
detected.
nukes. Holy cow.
I'll fire at anything.
I'm going to have to push. I'm going to push really, really hard.
Come on in. Got room for 5. Come on in. Buck it up. Humvee here.
Let me launch one.
Now, normally I would go something a little heavier like the laser tanks. They might be really good to complement, but they're going to do absolutely no good at
Enemy
all
Black Lotus
against
detected.
infantry. Now, who's up to bat first? Green's up to bat first. Problem is, I'm going to have to go through a lot of purple's base to make a difference. So what we're going to do is we're going to start selectively knocking out pink's power.
Buck it up.
All power. Where's power? There's power. That's a heck of a lot of damage. Gonna lose the Spectre gunship.
Unit lost.
Yeah, understood.
How about a lift? Buck it up.
But that really opens up the way that I won't have to deal with their stupid defenses.
Enemy Black Lotus detected.
We got cash, let's spend it.
Got my missile launcher right here.
Okay, on the
Oh
move.
yeah. Keep the
Unit
change.
lost.
Got my missile launcher right here.
How about a lift? Chew on me. Come on in.
Okay, I want everyone nice and bunched together. Some of you have Pathfinders, some of you don't. Right to the command center is an excellent place to stab our enemy.
Unit lost.
This is going to make sure they have no command abilities whatsoever.
Humvee here.
Now, a good complement to this kind of an assault, definitely Avengers. This is going to make sure that you don't have to deal with missiles or any of that crap. But the thing is, I need something. I just need something to push, and Avengers are a bit expensive.
Come on. Got room for 5.
To be absolutely honest, I'm not even too interested in actually killing off these AI. I really just need to paralyze them enough that they're not going to be able to nuke me.
Come on in. Chew on me. Humvee here. Keep the change.
Let's take out that
Oh,
nuke.
yeah.
Actually, back up.
Chew on
Radiation.
me.
Let's make sure our production line stays on tack, shall we? On track. I don't know what the heck on tack means.
I'll fire at anything.
Got room
Too much
for 5.
invaders in for me, I think.
Oh, be
Good.
careful
You guys
now.
are good? Join the company. Company, keep moving.
Come on in. You want some of this?
This guy's done. This guy has no construction method, though he does have a money
Enemy
input.
Black Lotus.
He has his internet center, which I'm not too worried about. Got to micromanage just like crazy.
Unit lost.
Sellout, perfect. Just guard with the sellout complete. Very good. Now, what do we have for specials? We have nothing for specials.
Come on in.
Where's our weak spot? There's our underbelly. No defenses, power plant completely unguarded. That's where you got to look at some of these AI. There's always an opening, there's always an opportunity. You just got to look for it. We're just going to keep spending drones, and the easy reason for that is because their units will attack a drone before they attack the unit. Get out of the nuke, get out of the fallout. We're not making any repairs. I don't have any ambulances with me, which we probably should have considering these are very light units.
Chew on these.
Black Lotus dead. Fantastic. That's all I wanted to check.
Unit lost.
Okay, get that power plant. I thought that was enough rockets. Not enough. Propaganda center, power plant, command center. We'll be able to wipe these guys pretty quick as well. I don't know if we're going to get not nuked. Get that power plant. As long as I know if they're offline. They are offline. I saw the speaker tower. Come back. Guard mode. That's going to give me some time to do something like this.
Hidden identity. I want to blow something up. I see.
Load up some more
I'll
cavalry.
fire at anything.
Very quick. You have to be very swift with this. Load up more Humvees. This is our main attack method. Load up a bunch of drones. Control group 2. Come up to control group 1. I'm doing a little, maybe too much talking, but I want to make sure you guys are understanding exactly what I'm doing. Group together, group together. If you guys get spread apart, that gets really problematic. Power. Warfac. Internet center. This guy's done. We take out one more power plant, keep him underpowered, he's done. He doesn't have a dozer, he can't come back online. There, and that guaranteed it. We have 33 seconds before I get nuked.
Objective confirmed.
That's not going to be
Unit
enough.
lost.
I'll be here.
Take out that last power plant, this guy will be done. More drones. Bring them back.
Unit lost.
Now see, you'll notice they're attacking the drones a lot more than they're attacking the units. It's perfect. Nope. Bunker. Stop.
Looks like a good run. Break it loose.
I have to be very, very careful, and both their nukes are ready.
Unit lost.
So it wasn't quite fast enough.
Got room for 5. Let's go for it. I'll be here. Rip it up. How about a lift? Come on. Got room for 5. I'll be
Unit
here.
lost.
General, sure beats whited of the USA.
Come on in. Got room for 5. Buck it up.
Really surprised I'm not getting
Warning.
nuked.
Nuclear missile
There we go.
launched.
Break it loose. Got room for 5. Looks like a good run. Got room for 5.
Unit
I'll
lost.
be here.
Gonna lose a Humvee or 2 here. Again, this is actually a really good reason why I don't load up Humvees with infantry. Because we have this problem. The very second the Humvee dies, the infantry inside just die. There's no real savior. Like, when it comes to a lot of other vehicles, especially the troop crawler is a great example.
Unit
What'll
lost.
happen is the infantry will eject from it without any damage.
Clocked in.
I don't even know what the heck they took out.
Have a job for me.
Cleaned and mounted.
On the job.
Spreading out our power plants. That's the plan.
Buck it up.
I see everything.
Break it loose.
Orders, General.
Enemy Black Lotus detected.
How about a lift?
Okay,
Unit
we got
lost.
nuked.
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna come on back. We're gonna build up our forces. I don't believe any of these Humvees have Pathfinders in them.
See everything.
I'll be here.
I'll be
That
your
one does.
star.
Oops.
Got room for 5.
No, spread out our forces.
Let's build.
Nothing is worse than
Loud and
piling a
clear.
bunch of infantry in one
in.
Humvee and then losing the Humvee. I mean, that sucks. That's a lot of money you just wasted.
How about a lift?
So if anything, it's one Humvee, one Pathfinder. Try to spread it out a little bit.
New
Got my
construction.
missile launcher right here.
Oh, we lost our strategy center. We're gonna put it in the exact same place because that was a good area for them to nuke.
Want to make some
Unit
improvements?
lost. Okay.
Let's pop some tank. I'll fire it.
A little bit of a break. Got our Humvees back online. Got a nice battalion of them. Let's see. Let's go Hellfire drone. Again, the main reason why I'm going with drones in the first place is because they're attacking the drones first, before the vehicle. And that's important. That all can handle itself. Let's just get moving. Get a few more
Upgrade complete.
things built. As I always say, sitting on a bunch of money does not help you.
Got my missile launcher
You
right
don't
here.
win the war by having a crap ton of
Unit
cash.
lost.
You win the war by having an army.
Let's go for it.
See, unit lost. Yeah, they're getting the drones because they're not worried about the units.
Humvee here.
So, with this situation, we're going to swing a little wide, come to the sweet underbelly where their trucks are at, make sure we repurchase our drones. We're going to do a nice hit and run here, not an issue.
Unit lost.
Gatling
Enemy
towers are
Black Lotus
targeting the
detected.
drones, we just screwed up that economy. Perfect.
All finished. Whoa!
Sweep right in, considering... Oh, look at this. Look at this, talk about sweet underbelly. We can take out those Gatling towers, the whole base is
How
ours.
about a lift? Let's
Move
go
here,
for it.
guard mode. Always guard mode. If you don't know what your troops are doing, put them in guard mode.
I want to blow something up.
It's a good insurance policy. At least your troops will defend
How
themselves.
about a lift?
I should probably really
Unit lost.
consider... Did it drop? It did not drop.
Humvee here.
Shoot. Okay. Let's try something a little more permanent, shall we? I want to push. I don't want to get nuked a second time. That sucks.
Let's go for it. Humvee here.
But I need to be very tactful and a little defensive on this. Let's make sure everyone's up to snuff. Only 2 needed to be repaired. Fine by me.
Bucket up. Humvee here.
810s with the
lost.
sweep.
Two on name.
Perfect. Base is mine.
How about a lift?
Just like that.
General, our base is under attack. Come on. Bucket up. Got room. Come on in.
I know I'm sitting on a ton of cash. I'll take care of that in a moment.
Humvee here. Two on name.
Unit lost.
You want some of this? Humvee here. How about a lift?
Those helixes are amazing if they're properly equipped.
Come on.
They're not underpowered yet.
Humvee here.
Get out of the radiation.
Unit lost.
They're still not underpowered, really? Move. Move, move,
Come on
move.
in. Humvee here.
Now the problem is some of these structures are blocking my pathfinders from actually finding their target. So we just need to do a little micromanagement here. No big deal. Always rebuy our drones, like I said,
Unit
especially in
lost.
this situation. It gives us like a fake armor, really is what it does.
Come on in.
Command center. Now if you notice,
Enemy
we've been...
Black Lotus detected.
Black Lotus dead. It's not going to show.
Unit lost.
What we've really been doing out of this whole thing is we've been concentrating enough. We've not been artillery striked once. We've not been EMP bombed once. We've been very careful, coordinated, everything about this whole thing. Which has been great. We got that
Unit
power plant.
lost.
These guys are under.
Come on in.
Now, this actually opens up this other base. Let's do a quick intelligence check. Power is going to be the key. Absolutely. Let's get them offline. Let's keep them offline.
Humvee here.
Pick up our drones. Let's spend a couple of bucks.
Come on in.
I want to keep a little bit of cashy money on hand because I do want to buy more drones.
Humvee here.
Unit lost.
Done. Done. Offline.
Humvee here.
Nope. 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 Bunch together.
Humvee here.
The second you guys start going all renegade, that's where we have problems.
Oh yeah.
Nope. Come back over here.
Come on in. Rip it up.
Unit lost.
We have them under power. Just have to be a little careful from here on in. And you guys aren't listening. Or I'm giving really bad orders. I haven't decided which one it is yet.
Firing new target.
Humvee here.
Okay. A little bit of a breather. We got some room now.
Bucket up. How about a lift? Got room for five.
That's done. Base is mine. With the AI, it's really like knock out one or two structures and the whole base is yours. That's really one of the dangers when playing against a human opponent. If they... No. Don't attack the guard towers. The guard towers draw energy away from the grid. We need those guard towers online, or at least active, so they're drawing energy away from everything else. See how the 2 nuke counters are almost under a minute for both of them, and they haven't ticked? We've been keeping these guys power hungry, which has been perfect. We can just stall right here for a little bit.
Got my missile launcher right here.
Now, I always say, like, play as if you're gonna lose. We're gonna play that way. We're gonna keep building an army. We're gonna play it really smart, really safe, really calculated. But this is where I would decide in my head that I think we've got this beat.
Looks like a good
Unit
run.
lost.
Yeah, you can murder
I'll be
him.
here.
Thank you. More drones. Thank you very much.
I want to blow something up.
Let's dump you in unoccupied.
Moving.
We don't
On the
have
trail.
Come
it.
on in.
Another battalion.
Careful
Get
now.
moving.
How about a lift? Got room for 5.
So really, when it comes
Come
down
on
to
in.
the control groups, I've
I'll
really
be here.
broken it down to 2. One is the team I'm currently attacking with. One is reinforcements. It's going a path that's very
Got room for
safe.
5. Come on in. Got room for 5. Come on in.
I actually forgot about these guys right here.
Humvee here.
So this way, I can keep these guys in a path that I know I've already cleared, and I can move these guys to reinforce through a path that I know is not dangerous.
Oh, be careful
That's a
now.
very clear distinction.
Humvee here.
You thought you guys could get your nuke online, did you?
Chew on these.
I don't freaking think so.
Ah, come on.
Oh, this is going to be very close.
Let's go. How about a lift? Chew
That
on
goes
these.
away. Hurry up.
Unit lost.
Humvee here.
I just want power.
How about a lift?
6 seconds remaining.
Got room for 5.
So dangerous right now. I got a little cocky. That's where this gets messy, is where you get cocky. Barracks don't require power. It's safe to destroy.
Humvee here. How about a lift?
I really need to take care of those bunkers. That's what's going to get me, is those bunkers. Only 2 of the rockets actually made it.
Break it loose.
I feel kind of
on
bad
in.
about that.
Humvee here.
I really respect my Air Force. I don't really like using them as suicide bombers, but if I need to do that to create a competitive edge or whatever, and if it's necessary, it's necessary. However, I still feel bad about it. Alright, we're going to sweep a little wide. We're going to come a little high on these guys. We should be able to clean house. There's no bunkers this
How
way.
about a lift?
We can just put these dudes in guard mode. I think they're going to do enough, but actually, the micromanager in me just goes a little crazy.
Chew on these.
Nope, that draws power. Leave that alone.
Chew on these.
Unit lost.
Come on in. Humvee here.
Once we take out that last power plant, this guy's toast.
Oh, be careful now.
Perfect.
How about a lift?
Everyone together, please.
Chew on these. Got room.
Barracks requires no power. Take it out. Supply depot next. Right to the command center. Hey, finish your job.
Want some of that?
Unit lost.
Now this guy's rebuilding, so we need to make sure he stays offline.
Got room for 5. Humvee here. Break it loose.
Hope you enjoyed filling out the building permits for that one, 'cause I'm gonna take her down.
Oh, be careful now.
Unit lost.
Let's go.
Now the
for
ultimate
it.
goal is to take the nukes offline completely,
yeah.
duh. But really, they're sucking a lot of juice out of the grid. They're consuming a lot of power. 10 power units, I think, which is a Chinese nuclear
Humvee
power
here.
plant, which is perfect.
You want some of that?
Now that we know we've got the base, we can easily take these things out, and hopefully the actual guard towers won't come back online.
Come on in.
Even if they do, we just removed a really high value
Humvee here.
risk,
Break it
that
loose.
being the nukes.
Let's go. Oh yeah. Chew
It's
on
all just
these.
run and hit with these things, hit and run.
Humvee here.
Want to make sure we're not coming close to any of the bunkers. Knock out a few key structures. See, we're not going any farther than that. Pull back, pull back.
Humvee here.
That's a suicide mission.
This should be
Go
fun.
in, drop a few rockets, come on back. And the sellout. Perfect. Which means,
How about a
great,
lift?
so we're going to swing real wide,
like
want to
a good
avoid
run.
all these bunkers. Now, again, victory is assured, but, again, keep playing like you're going to lose.
Got room for
You've
5.
no idea how a human operates. They could have an
Looks like
army
a good
sitting
run.
around. And look at this. Remember this guy we just piled through and we thought he was a done deal? He's still going. You want to know why? He has a method to gain money, which is a supply depot. He has a method to produce units. If we remove either of these, he's done. He'll sell out.
Humvee here.
And again, that's how the AI operates. If they have a way to produce units, produce an income, and produce structures, any of those things you pull out from under him, if you pull out, I think, 2 of them out from under him, he's done. So he can produce units and an economy right now.
Got my missile launcher right here.
There. He's done. He'll sell out in a moment.
Ah, come on.
Missile launcher right here.
Come on in.
take out this nuke.
Unit lost.
I knew I was close, I didn't know how close. Hard Army defeated, which is the guy in the upper left selling. Hard Army defeated was the yellow that just sold.
You
Perfect.
are victorious.
Not too bad. What was that? 5 Chinese? 4? I think that was 4. 4 Chinese hard infantry against the Laser General. Now, realistically, we used hardly any of the Laser General's technology. We just really used the defensive laser, which was great against vehicles and fast-moving units. But really, when it comes down to it, the Laser General really doesn't have a whole lot standing for him. I mean, realistically. So, when it really comes down to it, the Pathfinder is really what pulled it for us in the end. Get those guys in our defense, played Turtle, got our rank up quick, got our economy solid, cranked out Humvees like crazy, pushed hard, no problem. We did get nuked. But, that having been said, we did emerge victorious. Check this out. 1614 units destroyed, 84 units lost. Now those unit losses also include drones. We bought a lot of drones. They soaked up a lot of damage for us, which was great. That allowed our very light armored Humvees to keep pushing the front. That way I didn't lose a bunch of really hard pushing troops. That also actually does include the infantry inside the Humvee. So again, if you load up a Humvee with 5 infantry and you lose the Humvee, you would lose the drone if you bought it, the Humvee, and the infantry. That's 7. That's 7 unit loss. That's quite a bit of a hit. But spread out your units, played it smart, a lot of hit run, a lot of micromanagement, worked out great. So there you go, 1 versus 4. Thanks again for watching, guys. Really appreciate it. I appreciate every view. If you've got anything for me, hit me up. Let me know. Did I do something weird? Did I do something wrong? Should I have done something a little bit better? Have any tips, tricks for me? Let me know. I'd love to use your advice in a video. I'm not perfect, so I'd like to see what you've got for me. Either way, take care of yourselves. Good seeing you, and I'll catch you guys next time.